God. It's the same reason. It says you've been raised from the dead. He that has been raised from the dead died no more. It tells us about what Christ did. In verse 9, it says, knowing that Christ, being raised from the dead, died no more, death had no more dominion over him. So he's still expatiating the point he made in the first parts of his of the chapter. He says, you were raised together with Christ. Paul makes no mistake, and he tells us the implication of that has happened, and he makes you realize that if you believed in him, if you believed in him, if you are dead with Christ, you believe that we will also live in him. He says, knowing that Christ being raised from the dead. He said, because knowing the fact that Christ died, his death was a one-time thing. He will not come and die again, and he will not die anymore. Is the same reason death has no more victory over him. And so he has therefore in that he died unto sin once. He lives and lives unto God. So he now says, if it's the same with Christ, it will happen to you as well. But it's a spiritual state, it's a spiritual reality that you have to, your part needs. I'll talk about where your part comes as regards dealing with masturbation. So it says, in verse 11, likewise reckon you yourselves to be dead indeed unto sin. So this is where many believers miss it wrong or get it wrong. They are praying, oh God, save me, oh God, deliver me. And this used to be me in my Christian walk area. I would pray like, oh God, deliver me, oh God, save me. But the truth is that God has done his part by sending his son to die in your place. Because believing in Jesus is a one-time thing. Don't get me wrong. The Bible talks about continuity, but the truth is that it is Christ's works that justifies. It's what Christ did that gives salvation. It is believing in what Christ did that gave you salvation. So you want to know that you are dead to sin. That's why Paul was always emphasizing it. He said you want to reckon yourself, you want to acknowledge it, and that is where your victory will be actualized. Then you will see victories in your Christian walk. Many times it's still happening, even after you have told God you won't do it again. So it's not just about not doing it again. Second point, it's not just about telling God you won't do it again, because it's not by your power. God has given us the Spirit of God. As a result of Christ, He gave us His Spirit, and it's by the Spirit that we deaden the things of the flesh. So we don't overcome the flesh by trying to kill the flesh. No. It is by walking in the Spirit. It is by walking in the Spirit, by studying the Word, which comes in the next point I'm going to mention. So it says, acknowledge that you are dead indeed unto sin and alive unto God. So this is where your responsibility comes in. Acknowledge that you are dead to sin. Even though you might still be seeing inconsistencies, even though you might still be seeing struggles, but the important thing to notice is the truth about what has happened to you. You don't want to just believe what everybody says and ignore what the Word of God says. The Word of God says you are dead to sin. Acknowledge it, dear friend. And this is what I had to do. I had to acknowledge that I was dead to sin. And every time I still saw inconsistencies, I went back to the Word. So it is more about 3, studying the Word of God. Taking time to study the Word of God every day. Joshua chapter 1 verse 8 says, this book of the Lord shall not depart out of your mouth, but you will meditate on it day and night. And so many times people are trying to overcome addiction, but they are still going back to the resources. They're going back to the websites that they used to visit, that used to foster those reactions. But the Bible says you are dead to sin, and you're like, oh God, I thought my pastor preached to me on Sunday and I'm still seeing these struggles. But the Bible says you need to feed your mind with the Word of God. You can't be expecting change when you are still going to those pornography sites, you are still with the wrong associations you used to associate with that filled your mind with dirty thoughts. You are still listening to the kinds of songs that even sometimes some unbelievers won't listen to. So you want to put a check on your daily habits, because your normal life is no different from your spiritual life. So just because Christ has won the victory for you, does not mean that you see it in reality. You as well, you have to reckon yourself dead. Cut down, stop watching, take out, burn those the occasion for the flesh. If it comes to limiting your time on social media, it is very important. If it comes to cutting out of associations that you feel like they are polluting your mind with wrong things, with filthy things, if it comes to deleting the filthy songs on your phone, it is worth it, because Christ's death on the cross would not be effective in your life if you don't actually accept it, if you don't reckon it so in your life. And so you want to know that burning the bridges of that foster loss, that bring about those thoughts. You know, those things that trigger your attention. For me, it was looking at new pictures. It can even be on Instagram. So I remember the process God took me through. During that process, when I just go on Instagram and I see someone like a picture and I go to that page and I'm actually looking at the picture, I just have the Holy Spirit nudge me and say, so because I had done the prior thing, I had filled my mind with the word of God. And when I was faced with such temptation, I mean, temptation is not you just seeing it. It's actually yielding to what you see or what you hear. So anybody can hear anything, or where sin comes is where you yield to that temptation. So you want to be wary of cutting out of seeing them totally. So I had to tell myself, I have unfollow pages or unfollow people that will post illicit content or post things that do not edify. So it is really, really worth it. Also, prayer is very, very important. In 2020, you want to be intentional about your prayer life. You want to be intentional about attending prayer meetings. They are very, very important. And you realize that many of the struggles you face would go away when you spend more time in study and prayer. I hope that this has blessed you. I'm actually praying for you. I'm praying that you come to understand what Christ has done for you.